Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Raku Grotesque. I actually had this idea for this video today. One of my Facebook friends was talking about how she's been a failure in her teens, a failure in her 20s, a failure in her late 20s, and now a failure in her 30s. And I gotta say, that kind of made my brain go around in circles. It's like, what is a failure? Who is to say if you're a failure or a successor in life? How can somebody fail at life? You know, it's hard to say. I don't think there is really an answer on what's a failure and what isn't. I think we create our own future. I think we have what we work for. I think that there's too much negativity that somebody can say, oh, you're a failure, you're 30 years old, 40 years old, or 50. Oh, you still live with your parents, you don't have a career. You know, like, that's not really right. I think if somebody's telling you that, and they tell you so much, that it stays with you, it can bring like depression or just really bad feelings. It can bring down, like, you know, like self-confidence. And I think that there is no such thing as a failure. There is no such thing as that. Like, we all learn like differently. You know, sometimes some people it takes them longer, some people get it right away, depending if it's school, if it's a job, if it's some kind of training or whatever. I don't really believe in failure. I don't believe in that. I think that we are all capable to do anything. You know, it doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair, if you have a mental disability. There was this guy that just retired from working at McDonald's, and he had Down syndrome. I believe he worked at McDonald's for 40 years. So, you know, don't let anything hold you back from your dreams. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, that you're not good enough. You know, I don't think I'm the smartest person in the world. And I think if I want things to get done, I have to do it. I gotta push myself. I have to motivate myself to do it. You know, if somebody's bringing you down, family or friends, get rid of them. Don't keep negative people around you. They're only gonna bring you down. You know, like an anchor on a ship, they're gonna bring you down. Some people never change. Some people always have something negative to say. Get rid of them. You know, sometimes the best thing is to say, you know, like, it was good knowing you, I'm out. Or, you know, change their phone number, or just, you know, just tell them, you know what, I don't think we should be talking anymore. I don't like your negativity. You know, you're always bringing me down. Sometimes people do things that they don't even know they're doing, and they're hurting you. You know, they say they love you, but they're hurting you. They keep saying hurtful things, and it creates sadness within yourself. You feel like you're never good enough. You know, some parents too. Some parents expect so much from you. You know, and like, they don't know how pushing you as their child affects you. You know, like pushing so hard where you're like never feel like you're good enough. You have never satisfied them. You know, you have to satisfy yourself. I think if you satisfy yourself and you're happy, if you're married, if you're single, learn to love yourself, be happy with or without someone there. Which it's good that, you know, you have to have happiness with yourself, by yourself sometimes. You know, self-exploration. You know, learn more about yourself. If there's something you have to work on it and get it done. I don't believe there's a such thing as a human that can fail at living life. You know, there is no book that tells you this is what life's gonna bring at you. This is like what you're supposed to know. We're not born knowledgeable. We learn as humans. We evolve. We learn as we grow. You know, there is some people that are more stubborn, that don't really learn as they go, but eventually, after making the same mistake a few times, you say, you know what, this sucks, You know, I'm not gonna do that again. Learn from your mistakes, learn from others' mistakes, and keep on going. But don't let anybody tell you that you're a failure, that you have failed because of your age, learning disabilities, mental disabilities, learning skills. You want something, you go get it. Nothing stops you. You keep going. Don't let anything or anyone tell you you can't do something. We can all do it. I wanted to get that off my chest. So stay positive, stay on your feet. You know, if anybody ever feels bad, sad, or whatever it is, you can always feel free to send me a message. You know, I'd rather talk to you than something bad happening. If you have, you know, something, you know, like self-harm or anything like that, it's just like, you know, I may look a certain way, but I have a heart. I'm only human just like everybody else, you know. And you know, I have had my dark days. Bad things have happened, you know. Just stay positive, stay there, appreciate people that are around you, and the ones that don't appreciate you, get them out. All right, I will talk to you.